Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Butuan playthrough in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine. Butuan starts over here. Starts as a tiny little one province minor. Just here. Just here. So why are we spread halfway across the world and not making colonial nations? I hear you cry in dismay. It's because we moved our capital to Australia, which means we never, ever, ever form. Ooh, Scotland got out of the coalition, now West Indies have as well. Therefore, we never, ever create colonial nations. Which means all this land is ours to do with what we will. What the hell are you? No. Give me something better. I don't know why I picked that mission in the first place. And we're trying to make our leader die, so we can get the next deity that gives us a discount to coring costs. So we can core all the stuff. I mean, we're not massively overextended, but we do have a lot of things to core. Okay. Could try to push our absolutism up a little bit as well. Squish. Rule as we see fit. We do not rule as we see fit. I will spend money and get an institution a little later on. Would I pay 241 ducats for a stability? Yes. Well, then spending 241 ducats to save a stability is just as important. Anything good in there? Not really. What about this? Let's grab this. It's the last of this state. Plus it looks a little bit silly. Butuan, South America. Damn right it's ours. Our South America. Like Castilian Brazil, French Brazil, Butuan, South America. All of this. Are we nearly there yet? That was a big jump. It must have spread throughout a few provinces. Just then. Yep, reverse it now. Extra merchant. I mean, we're in a bit of a weird pickle at the moment because trade goes from here and it gets sucked into Europe. Trade goes from here and it gets sucked into Europe. So we've got nowhere to what the fuck? Oh, Britain. Always finding ways to annoy me. So we've got no real way of utilising our merchants. Long-term goal is getting into the Malacca node. And then trying to enforce... Trying to exert enough power here to essentially turn it into an end node. Although no. And it looks like did Killer win their war against Britain? Britain was at war with Killer a while ago. It doesn't look like Killer got any smaller. Alright. Anyway, onwards. Next, we have to spend our stuff, don't we? Let's spend it on you. And you again. And you again. And you again. And you. And you. So falling behind in tech. And then just spending ducats on catching up in terms of institutions. It can work for you. So 17's across the board. You have to count how many techs we took then. I lost count. 17's across the board. We're still behind European powers, but we're not laughably behind them anymore. And we have a free slot. Let's take a military idea this time, shall we? I don't think we're going to struggle for troops. Aristocratic. No. Offensive maybe? Will give us decent leaders and give us the siege ability. Defensive will give us good morale. Also the attrition. The attrition rate in South America would be nice. Quality gives us combat ability on everything. But also it has 3 ideas that involve ships, and I'm not a fan of that. Actually, expansion. Is it exploration and expansion? Which one is it? That ties with quality to give you the policy for settlers. Because produced, no. For maintenance, no. And leader shock, no. Attrition primaries, no. Rav armament, no. Global setter increase, +10. Is it worth it for just a +10 to global setter increase? I don't think so. Yeah, second one up from the bottom. Colonial garrisons plus expansion ideas. No, it's not worth it. Not for that. What about... What about you? No. Is there anything that will blend with what we've already got? Land attrition, recovery arm. No. Morale of navies. Don't make me laugh. Regiment costs. No. Offensive. National unrest -1. Years of separatism -5. That's quite a nice one. To mix with humanism. Humanist even. Aggressive expansion impact of -10 and a spy network construction of +10%. Or privateer efficiency and a ship durability. No. But aristocratic. Diplomats. Construction cost. Production and religious unity. No. No. I don't even know why I'm looking at the naval ideas. Colonial range, trade range. One day. One day. One day I'll take naval ideas. One day they will be useful. One day they will be as useful as they are in Mayo and taxes, where you can't take expansion or exploration, anything like that, before you've taken naval ideas. Because you need to be a half decent seafaring nation before you explore the world. Think of the ancient civilizations that explored the world, and they usually had quite a good ship technology. Everyone from the Vikings to the British seafaring nations. So what do we take? And does it need to be military? It does. We are starting to come head to head with European powers. Yearly army tradition just keeps us hovering at probably about 1 army tradition will probably keep us hovering at about 20 army tradition. What are we at the moment? 27, but we've been at war a few times. Let's go offensive, defensive. Offensive or defensive? Offensive or defensive? I like defensive and I like offensive. This will give us better leaders, ability to get through forts a little bit quicker, and the discipline later game is, one would argue, is more important than morale. But then, defensive, less land attrition means you can move larger stacks around without taking attrition, which means you can preserve your manpower pool just that little bit better. Reinforced speed, don't care. Fort maintenance would be nice. We'd have a few forts. Fort defense again would be nice. Would allow them to hold out just that little bit longer. That's all we got there. Land maintenance would save us money. Land leader maneuver, morale of armies. Go on then. Defensive. I don't know. Defensive. Defensive. Defensive now, offensive later. Let's do that. Bad bar indeed. Yearly armor tradition, or why not? Let's go for that. Good. So that's a little bit better. We'll fight just a little bit better now. Institutions. Next one is manufactories. In a couple of years. We're going to have to be wary of that. We're going to have to start building some manufactories. I think one of them's going to have to be in Bunjalung because of its development. Manufactories. Where are you? Here. 1650, one of the following must be true. Have a naval equipment manufacturer, have a weapon. So we just need a manufactory. Is an estate development of at least 20. So the only Butuan is connected to the capital of Butuan. Yeah, we'd have to build that manufactory in Butuan to have a chance of it firing here. Even if it didn't fire here, at least it would spread from here. What would it be? Which is the ones that we need? One that we need for fish. Naval equipment manufacturing. 713 ducats. Right. We'll aim for that then, as quickly as we can. Try and get that built. Try and get that turfed out before 1650. If you haven't bought a ticket for the lottery, you can't win. Manpower reserves need to recover. Establish colonial nation La Plata. Remove Colomar from the map. Yes, I think we'd already got the claim on Colomar, but anyway, onwards. If we were to declare war on you, I'm fairly certain you come in as well. But it's just you, and then you. Which means we can split down the middle. Immediately wipe them both out. And take the land. 25 ducats even at full maintenance. Not bad at all. You'll be an instant pop, especially if you're still training. When the time comes. Colony self-sustaining, which one? Excellent. Next. Something better than a 3. Well, there's a 4 there. And there's a 6. I don't want to hamper these too much. Attacking them now is essentially attacking Great Britain. If we were to wait until this flips to a colonial nation, then I think we're going to have the same deal as we had with Portugal and with Spain, where the motherland or the fatherland doesn't get involved. Are you not there yet? It takes so long for our colonists to get anywhere. Good. Next. Biggest bang for buck would be you, 17. Oh no. Okay. And let's go to war. We'll put You in charge there. We'll put a leader in charge over here. Declare war for Colomar. Give it a tick. And walk in there as well. You gotta be careful if you're... no, you want to be observant of the countries around you that are drilling, because as they're drilling, there are almost zero morale. So you can go in and wipe them very easily. It had been about 2 months since they'd stopped drilling, but they were still weak. I mean, we are, in terms of military, superhuman around here now, but still. That's it, that's war. That's that war done. From you, I would require, once you've come back, I think we'll take the remaining debt of what you have as left. And the entirety of Colomar as well. What are we going to win? Grain. 12 dev grain. 9 dev fish. 10 dev cocoa. Okay. Oh, what's this? It's a separatists. Can you actually get to your separatists? I don't know. What is this? What happened? What is all? Are you all Colomar now? Well, Colomar just got big. I don't know how. I didn't see that they were at war. Maybe they integrated somebody. Manufacturers. Done. Where did it pop? Usually pops in Germany. Nope. Well, that might spread into us naturally. Still, I would want manufacturing of our own. But yeah, it's going to take a while to save up for that. But at least it's on our half of the world. Okay. Yeah, I can't allow you to take that, I'm sorry. Geo. This and this. Coalition with whom? Yep, okay. Get rid of all those causes of vote so they don't come back to bite us in the arse. Take your money, even though it's going to give us more inflation. Why not? And we'll go and snaffle those rebels. These aren't our rebels, so these should fight mega weakly. Yeah, in comparison to us. Two of a kind. Skill 3, production efficiency, natural scientist. Holding the Sunni faith, 50% cheaper for a country, or 50 admin. Let's grab the 50 admin instead. Excellent. Next. Our colonist heading that way to 6 dev. Castilian Brazil and French Brazil are having a little bit of a tussle. Three, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3. It's terrible. It is terrible. Do you have a 5? Gone. Again, I don't want to cramp the British southern Chile. I want them to get enough provinces to flip to a colonial region. Fairly certain I don't need my thoughts on. Should have turned them off a little bit sooner. Nobles demand privileges. No. I'll lose some prestige there. That's fine. Right, let's get you out. A little bit of a collision, not with many people. Overextension of 23%. We'll take your monies. We'll take all that as well. There we go. Excellent. Mission done. English Mexico has colonies close to ours. Guess what our next war is going to be. Manpower recovery speed. We do need to recover our manpower. Build a train station in... Build a train station. Yeah, I wish. Build a trade station in Ternate. And that's going to give us 50 support for manufacturers and 2 base production in Ternate. What? Okay. 2 base production in a province that already has production bonuses. Marketplace, trade depot. Is that what I mean? Depot or station? Trade station. Producing spices. Yep, we'll do that. Local goods produced. I'll have to remember this. Might have a little bit more development pumped in here just to unlock the next building slot. You want your manufactories paired up with the workshop to just to push that efficiency up. Workshop obviously into the counting house. Yeah, a little bit of production and development for free. And we have a free merchant. We've had a free merchant for a while, but there's no real place to put them. Can we get to you? No. We can get to you, but there's no point in being there because you sidestep the Philippines and you go straight to Malacca. We don't have any power in Malacca. Might as well keep you busy. It's going to do nothing, but might as well keep him busy. Again, long-term goal is... Well, it's taking South America. Well, as much of the Americas as we can take. And then getting into Malacca. And then pushing trade here. And being dominant here. And then killing Ming. Next. Yep. Lots of stuff needs coring. I think I might core the stuff that is giving us overextension. Yeah. Everything else, no. But I would like this overextension to come down. Getting into English Mexico, Andalusia, France, French Brazil, Floride. We have to declare war against you. I don't think England would come in. And it'd be a load of land, much like this, at 0% overextension. And British Mexico is Ginocoplod. Let's move you up there. You're on a colony. Let's move you out before you get trapped by Castilian Brazil. They're like, you're the amoeba that's no, the white blood cell that's killing the infection. That just envelops it. Let's get you out that gap. Move you up here as well. Let's also go down to about a third maintenance. Okay. We'll save Tapio for later. Also, you. Do we have any rebels, really? Not really. Let's take you up there as well. Excellent. Next biggest bang would be you. But why can't we make it into a call? It's a good excuse. There you go. How are we getting on? South America. There is a lot of Hindu there. A little bit of Catholic. What's the rest of the world like? Ooh, the Empire is pretty much Protestant. Is it HRE Protestant? No, religious peace. Interesting. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to leave it for today. But Luckymarine, as always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with Butuan, South America. We've not looked over where we started for a long time. This is encapsulated Ulm. What is this? Scotland. All my attention, and quite rightly so. Our growth here in the virgin lands of South America will and has catapulted us to second place on the list of great powers. But until next time, do take care.